Yo, what's up? What's going on? Um, Back at it again. I decided, I wanted to speak on this Malika Andrews situation with ESPN and people chiming in on uh people talking about that we ganging up, black men are ganging up on Malika Andrews. And I like Malika Andrews. I think she's a beautiful woman, but she does go after black men. Now, people want to go after her because of the nerdy white dude she with and stuff. And, just like how, the Kerry Champions and the Sage Steels and the Jamel Hills, and she even chimed in on some stuff. Um, so she been saying some wild stuff, man. And said something about the Yumi Doka thing and him cheating. And then when Stephen A. and Kendrick Perkins said, what about her and stuff like, then she's turned around and was like, oh, I don't think we don't know the whole story. But when it was about him, you just targeted him. But when we bring up the woman, she don't want to talk about it. We don't know the whole story. You can't just blame the woman and stuff. Oh, but you can blame the man, but you can't put any fault in women. And that's what's wrong in this country. Women, we don't put accountability on women. Women hate to be accountable for anything. And that seems to be the problem with a lot of women. And in this case, it is. Why is it that Yumi Adoka is the only one that got suspended and that woman didn't have nothing done to her? Nothing. No fines, no suspensions, nothing. He's the only one that got suspended. And he's taking faults of what he done. You don't hear anything about this woman. They sweeping that under the rug. But for Malika Andrews to now with this new coach that they have at Boston, she bringing up his past from years ago. Like, why you have to even say, and that ain't nothing but her and them white ESPN people talking about that. They love throwing salt in a brother's name. They love that. They love it. And she's been doing that. Even she did that with Adrian Payne. I don't know if y'all remember the guy who used to play for Michigan State and win the league. He played for Minnesota, Atlanta. And unfortunately, tragically, he got shot and killed because his wife's friend or his girlfriend or wife, whatever the hell she is, called her friend called her and she called him because the friend was in a domestic relationship with her friend, which she chose to do and be with still, and called him over. And then he tried to calm down the situation. The dude seen how big Adrian Payne is. I think Adrian Payne is like 6'8", 6'9". So just went in, saw his size, and just shot and killed him over a dispute that it could have been. Now she bringing up, making fun of the situation with Adrian Payne. Oh, he did this and got killed and something happened. See, and this is what I don't understand with black female sports journalists. They always love to bring up a brother's past, but they never seem to bring up a white person's past. See, and that's one of my issues with Malika Andrews. Now, this whole thing about black men ganging up on her and stuff like that, first of all, number one, you need to know your role. Know your role when it comes to sports, and don't call out black men, especially black men who have played the sport. Don't do that. Don't do that. And please don't, and calling out Stephen A. Smith, do you really want to do that? That is ESPN. This dude is ESPN. But calling him out on his own show, you don't do. See, you thought that white privilege was going to help you out doing all that. Nah, it didn't. Because Stephen A. don't play that. He will, he, he got on her and she don't like that. And of course, what do? ESPN, they tell ESPN they yap because that's what they do. Same thing with Molly Quorum and LeVar Ball. Made a statement, nah, he's banned from ESPN because of that statement. So same thing, Jamel Hill. Jamel Hill tried to get on Michael Smith. He said hell no, and all of a sudden, she didn't even want to be on ESPN no more. She got embarrassed on that. And I think, and then also, I guess she thought she wasn't getting treated right at ESPN. Same thing with Carrie Champion. Carrie Champion had an issue with Stephen A. Smith, and she wanted to leave. So they don't like being told about themselves. Sage Steele, same thing. Over here trying to get with Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose like, nah, I got a bitch already. No, I'm good. She got mad, and I don't even think she went ESPN. But then they replaced it, Lisa Salters, who's a great analyst, great sideline reporter, and replaced her with Malika Andrews. Why? Because she's pretty. And then she had the audacity to bring her sister in who has no knowledge in anything. That just shows you the power that Malika Andrews have at ESPN. And she's only, 27, 28 years old? It just shows you how much power she got. She bringing her sister in that have no sports experience whatsoever. I think one time if you see a clip, they're arguing over, she's wearing over outfits. Like, don't nobody give a damn about that and your thoughts and shit like that. Nobody cares about that. But it's crazy. Nobody cares about using your outfit, using it. Like, don't nobody give a shit about that shit. Fuck out of here. But now they seeing and then you notice after that, they didn't let no black male analysts on there. They just started bringing them back since that incident. So it just shows you how much leeway Malika Andrews really has. And like I said, much respect for her and stuff like that, but you got to know your place and know what you know around people who've been around the game and other people. You just think because you're pretty, you think you can just say whatever you want. You think you can be like Carrie Champion and all these women before you and just be like, hey, I'm going to let my feminists, because of course these feminists, and then Jamel Hill talk about, I hate it when black men, what they have to say about her and who she's with and all this stuff. This is the stuff that we're being valid on. You tried to do the same thing. So you tried to use your womanhood and all this stuff against, and it backfired against you. Now all these dudes is calling you out and you can't take that. You know what I'm saying? So it's unbelievable to me. And everybody looking at Malika Andrews as victim and stuff. Everybody want to feel sorry for her and stuff. It's like, come on, man. We got to come to a point where we gotta let women get on accountability. You mess up too a lot. Ladies, y'all mess up. Black women, y'all mess up too. It ain't just us. Y'all mess up too a lot. We can tell by all the kids and stuff that you have, you messed up too. So, but with this Malika Andrews, man, it's just like they gonna sweep that shit under the rug. They gonna give her whatever she wants, and because she's pretty, they letting her sister on, and people and other women, they letting her do the sidelines. Like, oh, she's the youngest to do the NFL draft. She's the youngest to do sideline for the finals. Nobody cares about none of that. Yeah, you look good, and that's it. You know, have more knowledge into the game. Have no knowledge, you know, they're going to give her a major platform. Sooner or later, she's going to get her own podcast and all that stuff. It's going to happen. So, but the Jamel Hills and all these women, man, shut the fuck up. Do what you do and mind your business and whatever. Doesn't matter what you think. We don't even know what the hell y'all doing. We got to go on Instagram to see what you're doing. Like Malika Andrews is on ESPN and all these other women. Dalimia Ulake, or whoever her name is. And now people still talking about this Brittany Griner thing. Oh, we got to get her out of jail. No, you don't. She fucked up, and let her stay in jail. You know what I'm saying? Forget all that. We got to start calling these women out and letting them be accountable for their actions. That's just basically what it is. So this is another example. Make Malika Andrews feel accountable for what she's done and call her out. But don't let her, because she loved cutting dudes off on there. I noticed on ESPN, she loved cutting dudes off. So, and people like, well, she's with this nerdy white dude and stuff. Now, whenever you see these black athletes with white girls, you post them, they post their pictures. But when you post her with her white dude, oh, it's a problem. Oh, it's a problem. Any of these women who got their dudes, it's an issue. So why is it an issue that when we do it to women, but it's not an issue when women do that to us? Talking about, oh, you with this white girl, you with this. And they talk about these athletes with these white girls all the time. Let them be happy. You know what I'm saying? If you letting a black woman be happy with a white dude, why don't you let us be happy dating other races too? Oh, that's right. You don't want us to be, if it's not with you, you don't want them to be happy. Ah, okay. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But, that's my spew, man. So tell me what y'all think. I'll let y'all, man. Peace out.